Alright? Eu vou colocar uma aula gravada minha que eu tenho do inglês avançado no YouTube pra vocês, caso vocês queiram rever com outra pessoa explicando alguma coisa assim. Então não vai precisar de review nessa aula. Cass, tá tudo bem pra você? Ou você quer perguntar alguma coisa sobre conditionals? Alright. Eu era pra ter passado as atividades, só que eu não tive tempo. Mas eu tenho duas atividades prontas de conditionals, tanto para zero and first conditional, quanto para second, third and mixed. Daí eu vou passar as atividades pra gente fazer, pra vocês fazerem, no caso. Eu não vou passar aqui em aula. Pra aula de hoje, eu trouxe um texto pra gente ler. E ele é pra ser de nível intermediário. Só que se vocês falarem, teacher, it's way too easy, tá muito fácil. A gente na próxima aula vê textos mais difíceis. Cass, a gente falou sobre emotions na aula passada, na aula ao vivo, e eu pesquisei sobre o alienated, que eu falei que tinha a ver com estar afastado, e realmente, mas pode também ser usado no sentido de você, tanto quanto sentimento, alienated, é você estar se sentindo realmente deslocado, mas você também pode usar no sentido de verbo, tipo, you alienate people. Você afasta as pessoas. Inclusive, eu tava assistindo Dr. House e eu vi em um episódio o amigo do Dr. House falando que ele alienate people, que ele afasta as pessoas. Propositalmente, tipo assim, ele se isola, então você pode usar como um verbo. E a parte do fear of blood, você pode usar o fear of blood. Eu pesquisei melhor, tipo assim, pra saber se tinha algum problema. E não tem problema você falar fear of blood, caso você não lembre o nome, blood phobia. Você pode usar o fear of blood pra expressar a fobia, no caso. Alright? So, let's get started about the text. Eu vou ler. Eu não vou transmitir a imagem porque eu quero que vocês trabalhem o listening. Vocês estão conseguindo ouvir bem? Ana, se você tiver assistido a aula gravada ao vivo e você tiver alguma dúvida sobre sentimentos, o vocabulário da aula passada, você pode perguntar, tá bom? Oh, so let's go. Let's start. Let's speak in English. If it's alright for you, it's alright for me. So let's practice. So the text is it look oh the text the title is grab your umbrellas. The title of the text. It looked like rain. The sky was gray. It was almost noon, but the sun was hidden by a gray blanket. It was cool. There were no birds flying anywhere. A couple of birds sat on the telephone wire. Bob was standing outside talking to Bill. They both had their hands in their pockets. They knew that it was probably going to rain shortly. A sudden breeze blew some leaves off a tree onto the sidewalk. A young woman wearing a dark blue coat and jeans walked by. She was walking a small dog. It was pure white and pretty. It sniffed a tree trunk. The woman waited patiently. Finally, the dog lifted its leg. Bob said that he liked the rain. It was nice change from the usual hot Los Angeles weather. The plants could always use the extra water. Bill said the only thing he didn't like about rain was that all the motor oil on the streets would get washed into the ocean and so would all the trash. But that never stopped the suffers, Bob said. They don't seem to care what's in the water as long as there are waves to surf on. Did you understand the text? What was about? Most of it. Okay, I'll put on the screen. And here, no, not this one, not this one. Okay. Now you can see the text. Would you like to try reading it? Vocês querem tentar ler? Tá transmitindo a tela, peraí. Pronto. Quem quer tentar ler em voz alta? Quem pode também, né? Não sei que lugar vocês estão. Ok. Ana, você vai querer ler junto? Depois? Tipo, dividir o texto? Olha, na gravação da aula não tá ficando o que vocês falam. Acho que por causa do microfone que eu uso. Aí o áudio sai por ele. Então, nem outras pessoas vão ver a leitura de vocês. Só eu mesmo aqui. Então é só praticar mesmo. Bem de boa. Aí a Cass pode ler o primeiro parágrafo até. Tá, não fica muito justo, né? Que fica um bem maior que o outro. Mas pode ler até The dog filled his leg e a Ana Clara lê o último parágrafo. Ok? Yes, you can. All right. So, there is any word, vocabulary that you didn't understand? Mm. Oh, noon. Noon, it's like meio-dia. Tipo, afternoon. Por exemplo, se eu for prestar atenção no nome afternoon, ele é tipo depois do noon. Afternoon. Did you got it? Não, é tipo meio-dia mesmo. It's noon. No, it's cheirar. The dog sniffed at the tree trunk. O cachorro, ele cheirou, farejou o tronco da árvore. No sentido de cheirar. Sabe onde é que eu vejo muita palavra sniffed? Tem muita coisa que a gente aprende no, às vezes só vendo, de tanto ver. Sabe o Jungkook? Jungkook do BTS? Ele gosta de sniff o cabelo dos outros, the hair of the other members. He's like to sniff other members' hair. And there is always posts on Instagram about it. And I always see the word sniff. Okay? But here with ed is in the past. Sniffed. There is any other vocabulary? We saw like wire. Wire vai ser o fio. Sidewalk, everyone knows what the sidewalk is. Yes, you're right. So what was happening in the text? You can talk, you can write. Feel free. Just if you understand the main idea of the text. Oh, uh, Cass, this word it's patiently. Patiently. The pronounce. I noticed you had some difficulty while pronouncing it. It's patiently. Guys, are you here? Are you there? All right. Did you understand the main idea of the text? Did you understand what the text is talking about? What happened? Okay. I have some questions that I'm gonna put here on the. I'm gonna share the screen. If my connection works. Because Jesus, it's so slow today. Well. Seems like my computer, it's having a hard time processing all this stuff, as always. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work. Is yes or no question, so let's see if it's working. If it isn't, I think I'm gonna have to create my own questions. Wow, I give up on my connection. Oh, yeah. Did it look like rain, guys? Did it look like rain? Let's see the answer. Give me a moment. Yes, it did. Give me a moment. I need to open the door to someone here. Just a minute. I came back. So, question number 2. Was the sky blue? Was the sky blue according to the text? Oh, connection so poor today. It's gonna really messed up our class. Let's see. Let's check. No, it wasn't. You're right. The sky wasn't blue since it was about to rain. It was a gray, right? It was a gray sky. Oh, Jesus. Number 3. Was it almost noon? Was it almost noon? Yes, it was. It was almost noon. Number 4. Was the sun hidden by a yellow blanket? Was the sun hidden by a yellow blanket? Did you remember? Can you remember about that? The sun was hidden by a blanket, but I guess it wasn't yellow. I guess it was gray. Let's see the answer. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. Yeah, because the blanket that was covering the sun was gray. All right. Number 5. Was it hot? Was it hot? What do you think? Yeah, it wasn't. It was about the rain, right? And they said it was like good because Los Angeles is always hot. So, no, it wasn't. You're right. Number 6. Were the birds flying? Were the birds flying everywhere? Were the birds flying everywhere? Yeah, you're right. There were no birds flying everywhere. No, there weren't. And you can also say there were no birds. It's the same. It's not wrong. Did a couple of birds sit on the telephone wire? Did a couple of birds sit on the telephone wire? Yes, they did. It did. And as you can see, the verb sit is a regular verb. That's why in the past it was like sat. Yes, they did. Right. Question number 8. Was Bob standing inside? Was Bob standing inside? Yeah, he wasn't. He was standing outside talking to Bill. No, he wasn't. Number 9. Was Bobbin talking to Bill? Oh, I just gave the answer. Yes, he was talking to Bill. Yes, he was. Were their hands in their pockets? All these questions is really detailed, huh? Yes, they were. And these were our questions. I guess there is no other one. Let me see if I can find other questions about the text. Did you like the text? Do you think it was too easy or hard? Or do you think it was like a good level? If you say like it's too easy, I can bring other advanced text for you. Also listening. Oh, I can send the link from this text so you can do the dictation. Because there is like the vocabulary and you can do the listening and writing the words. Okay, good level. Feel happy. And the speed I read the text for you was good, or too slow, too fast? All right. So I can bring other texts for you in the same level. Cast for you is okay, or do you think it was fast or slow, or you think it can get better? I'm here to listen to you. And we need to schedule our conversation class. Because most of you, I guess, I don't think you put the right level on your when you were subscribing into School of Foreign Armies, because your listening and speaking are good, are very good. I mean, In the other classes, for example, there is people that can't handle a full class in English, can't understand. But for you, it's easy. You literally want to practice listening and speaking. And there is classes, there is intermediate too, that there is people who can't understand. And there in the last semester, the past semester, there were people who didn't understand too. Even people who subscribed and then into advanced classes and they had to go back to intermediate. And also the class wasn't the same. So I think you're really good, guys, like your level. I don't I ask myself if you are in the right level, because speaking English in full class is advanced class. So that's why I'm always asking, because I don't want to be boring. Are you sure your level is A2? Because when I finished my English course, I did the Michigan English test, and I was like B1, B2. Yeah, I remember was a writing skills B1 and speaking B2. I remember our listening was B1. And my listening wasn't that good to understand like full conversation in English. That was like my most the skill that I have most difficulty, because speaking is okay and writing not that bad, but listening was hard for me. And my level was like B1, B2. I'm not sure your level is A2, Cass. I think mm, no, you can speak. You can speak. Mm-hmm. Mm. You transferred. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you seems to be over like intermediate too, at least. Cause cause A2, it's not like the maximum, is not, it's like one of the first levels. I think the test might be wrong, cause you're doing pretty great. Oh, you want to improve. Okay. I hope. Oh, so I guess we need to really schedule conversation classes, and so we can get better. Because usually when we plan our classes, we put content like if clauses or conditionals or we know, do you know what I mean? We have a lot of, we tend to go to grammar, so we can fulfill like how to speak something, if it was in the past, if it was in the future. So but it seems you guys need vocabulary, because you're doing pretty good this part. Do you think it's actually like being good for you having this content classes, like conditionals or question words, or what was the first one? Future. Do you think it's actually adding to you or not? It's not happening. Do you like these classes? These classes that we bring like grammar, or you think you just already understood it? Hey, Rosa. A gente tá quase terminando a aula. A gente tá mais conversando. Então, o que eu tô perguntando é, tipo, se... Ah, it's hard. É difícil a gente conciliar todos os horários com todo mundo. No caso, pra mim, acabou ficando melhor às 8, porque eu termino a aula. E aí eu vou pro trabalho sem, tipo, ter que parar pra fazer a aula, entende? Aí o que eu tava perguntando pro pessoal é se, tipo assim, se as aulas de gramática estão de fato adicionando alguma coisa, vocês estão conseguindo acrescentar no inglês de vocês quando vocês praticam sozinhos ou com alguém, ou não? Aí as aulas de gramática, tipo, if clauses, conditions, question words, tá te ajudando? Tipo, a acrescentar no teu vocabulário, nas tuas conversas sozinha. Eu também pratico sozinha. Alright. Aí, que dia nessa semana vocês vão fazer alguma coisa na sexta à noite? É, amanhã. Oh, you work. E no sábado? Ou no sábado, se der pra todo mundo, a gente pode marcar uma aula de conversação só pra falar de alguma coisa, de algum tema que a gente pode escolher. Mas aí vocês vão ter que falar, gente. Não tô escrevendo no chat, não. Todo mundo ligar o microfone e soltar o verbo. Alright? So I'm gonna try to post the exercise about conditionals. And if you during the exercises you feel doubts, you feel like it's hard, you can talk to me. And this was today's class. It was short, but the goal today was just review. Oh, it's almost in the end, Cass. Thank you for coming. See you in the next class or in our conversation class. Bye bye. She's gone. And guys, today's class was pretty short. I was just like, the goal today was just bring the text and talk a little and practice listening and speaking, reading the text. And as you said, you don't need like review for conditionals. I won't do it in this class, but I will post extra class, but not for you to you don't need to have to answer the keyword or something. It's gonna be just extra content so you can watch. Maybe you feel gonna be easier to understand, and the activities, and that's it. Thank you for coming today. Rose, I'm so sorry. The class is way too early for you. Oh, okay. If you can, I would be glad to have you here in our class. I'll be really happy. Thank you guys. See you next class. And bye bye.